All right, Brandon and Lisa back with you here, KPRC 2 News Midday, as we pick up the show and continue with news of the day, including our forecast.
Yeah, most definitely. Meteorologist Anthony Yanez joining us now. So it was down, it was up, then it was down, now it's down and up again, going down or whatever.
It's good. It's down, going downer or lower.
Okay.
And then it's going up this weekend. But until then, we've got 30s tomorrow morning. But let's start with what's happening right now. The cold front is through. We're starting to see a few clouds out, or the sky is actually clear a little bit. And so interesting to see what's happening. It's chilly. Huntsville, Brenham, Columbus in the 50s. Sugar Land, Lake Jackson, and Palacios and Galveston are in the 70s. So we have to wait until the cool air moves through. At this time, notice it's colder in Columbus, Brenham, and then also Huntsville. And so what we're watching is the winds are going to start to pick up from now all the way through the early evening. And so for right now, not too strong, but that is going to change. So temperatures are going to be in the 60s as we head toward the afternoon. Look at this, 7 o'clock, 50 degrees, 42 tomorrow. I will show you those temperatures, those morning temperatures in the 30s coming up in just a few short minutes.
All right, Anthony, sounds good. Thank you. A Texas Court of Appeals has ruled against Governor Greg Abbott and his ban on mask mandates in Harris County this morning, the latest move in a long legal battle over face coverings. The court has upheld the decision allowing Harris County to impose mask mandates. The ruling allows the county to require face coverings in schools and in county buildings. We reached out to the governor's office for a response, but have yet to hear back. Well, today marks 1 year since the attack at the U.S. Capitol.
A moment of silence held minutes ago on the floor of the U.S. Capitol. You remember that large crowd loyal to then President Trump breaching the building, attacking the Capitol Police last year in an effort to overturn former President Trump's defeat in the 2020 election. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says Trump should be ashamed for lying to Americans about voter fraud, but adds it's now time for the country to turn to its better angels and move forward. President Biden described the men and women who stormed the U.S. Capitol 1 year ago today as dangerous threats to American democracy.
Those who stormed this Capitol, and those who instigated and incited, and those who called on them to do so, held a dagger at the throat of America and American democracy.
President Biden went on to say those people, quote, didn't come here out of patriotism or principle. A House Select Committee, meantime, is in the middle of an investigation into exactly what happened and who was behind the attack. Well, meantime, back here at home, a man is in custody after a 6-hour SWAT standoff.
This after police say he fired at officers on the northwest side of town. KPRC 2's Brittany Jeffers joining us live with those details. Brittany.
Yes, a long and lengthy investigation here. Crime scene unit investigators still at the scene here this morning. Now, they tell us that that suspect accused of firing multiple times at officers as well as at an armored vehicle last night. A 6-hour standoff. Police say the man barricaded inside of this home was wanted on a felony warrant and later arrested after trying to ambush SWAT officers.
We just wanted him to come out so nothing else would, go any further.
Neighbors didn't want to go on camera, but tell me they watched terrified as the situation escalated last night.
We kind of heard some gunshots going in. We seen a few HPD coming out of the house, running out. We were kind of nervous and scared,
HPD officers say they were at the home on Opelika to serve a felony family violence warrant. When the suspect wouldn't listen to verbal commands to come outside, officers went inside the home where the suspect fired at them. They say 4 officers returned fire, but the man wasn't hit, instead barricading himself further inside of the home. HPD Assistant Chief Ban Tin says that the SWAT team used chemical agents and an armored vehicle, but not before the suspect started shooting again.
In social media, he made multiple threats, right? Threatened to have a shootout with officer, while the officer is trying to negotiate and engage the suspect. He fired multiple rounds. I do want to emphasize multiple rounds, right? So as you can imagine how dangerous that is, right?
Now, we are told that they were able to take that man into custody. Now, they have not released his identity at this point in time, but we do know that he is 21 years old. Now, we are told that an officer also had to be taken to the hospital. He was hit by bullet fragments to the face, but he is expected to be okay. Reporting live on the north side, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.
Brittany, we appreciate that.